Yeah, guys, this is Roger Moore of Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music of black origin. Yes, we're doing our thing. We do talk the thing, and I do hit what's out there. Now, the question is a number of things that's happened over the past couple of weeks. I haven't been able to comment on too much stuff, but the question is, should Roger go and watch Sinners? Now, for a starter, guys, the reason why I haven't gone to watch Sinner is I don't just watch films because it's black people on TV, as you do know. I'm not really pro that. Also, I don't have a tendency to watch films which is pertaining to horror. So what I perceived when I was watching, when I saw the trailer, I says, oh, I ain't doing that horror. And the joke is, I actually watched background movies about how the producer produced the film wise, cinematic wise. So I loved it. I want to watch it from its technical standpoint. But I just do not do horror movies. I don't do anything that entertains horror movies. I don't even watch zombie movies or whatever. I don't like them type of things. That's just me. But I have seen some of the comeback about it. Not everybody's commenting about it, but a lot of people waving for Christianity's sake say that Christians shouldn't go and watch this program. Now, the problem that I do have with people taking this motion that there's witchcraft in this movie, this is my problem, and I had this problem when I used to teach a lot about demonic and satanic things in secular movies and stuff. Now, admittedly, I watch programs every week which has witchcraft in it. I'll be honest with you. I know about witchcraft, and not in the level of I've practiced it or been around it, but just education wise and educating myself. There's so much programs that I influence. So for example, now if somebody was doing a druids thing, when I watch the movies, like I like watching things from the period of when the Romans were attacking the UK, Great Britain at the time, and they was fighting the Celtic people here, and they're doing their witchcraft and their belief system, which was outside of Christ. I'll watch the program. I watch programs where you got dragons in it, which is not really, bit dodgy. I watch all sorts of programs. So do you. Every day, our children watch so much TV programs which involve witchcraft as well. So when I saw people get a massive hang up, now the Sinner's title didn't really help them with the Sinner's title, really did not help them in terms of from the Christian gave it more of a dartboard for it. But I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it. I'm not saying if I go and watch it, it'd be more out of curiosity and pushing my boundary of what I do watch. But I don't really watch these programs, so I'm not gonna really do a review on this because it's not my field. I don't really like watching things that pertain to horror. But what I will say, and I'm very concerned about, is people are quick to belittle a black film which has witchcraft in, but yet there's films that are released every week with non-black people that have witchcraft in. Why aren't we cancelling now? So I'm not saying you shouldn't go to watch it because you're offended by the witchcraft. If you're offended by the witchcraft, that's great, but guys, voodoo and hoodoo is not the only witchcraft around in this world. When you're watching Wizard of Oz, you're doing the same thing. When you're watching, you're watching Pokemon, you're getting involved in the same thing. When you're watching Dragon Ball Z, it's watching the same thing. When you're watching anime, when you're watching them Bewitched programs, when you're watching all these different programs, no matter what color the person, when you're watching Marvel, let me go there, DC. Come on, man, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we shouldn't watch witchcraft here. What I'm saying is advisable to have knowledge, and we're in this world and we're going to tread in it, but make sure that we have the light on the floor before we tread in something really bad. So I would say yes, if you're into this genre, which I don't think people should be in this genre. Don't be afraid of going to watch it because it's got hoodoo and voodoo, because there's voodoo equivalents from other cultures that are in everything else. When you hear people talk about shamans and different like that, you're not saying voodoo priest, that doesn't mean it's less evil. It's just as evil. You know what I'm saying? So there's anime, 7 Deadly Sins. You know, so guys, it's all like witchcraft is all around us. Come on, man, let's wake up, people. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this may be a way that people get to wake up and smell the beans when it comes to what is going on in this world. Yeah? But listen, this is Roger here, and Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music and black art. This is how we do it. I'm not saying yay, I'm not saying nay. All I am saying is be wary, 100%. But let's not jump on this. Let me see you jump on a program on the next week, in the next 2 weeks programs that's on there. I like watching. Anyway, I'm not even gonna open it all up. I'm not saying I watch evil stuff apart from me, but I watch films where, you know, where things are going. You know, they go to a ship joint. That doesn't mean I'm down with a ship joint. You know, it seems to be the normal thing now when it comes to films. Now, let's go meet up in the parlor, woman's parlor, and you're like going, what the heck is this world coming to? That's not my social circle. I've never been in one. So it's like, how far do we go? How far do we go? Is Roger gonna watch it? Probably not. I was like watching the filming of it and how they done it. Will I watch it when it goes on to open up to? I just don't like entertaining horror. That's just Roger. But listen, it's Roger and Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music and black art, and this is how we do it.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more.